skinship, selka, aegyo. If any of these words ring a bell, you're probably a K-pop fan. If you read these words as focus, VAP, and beast, odds are you're probably a K-pop fan. If images like this, and this, and this don't faze you at all anymore, chances are you're a K-pop fan. Backing up, I guess I should probably introduce myself. Hi, my name is Kat. I'm from California. I'm 21 and in. Currently I'm living in Seoul as a student. Yeah, I know, you're all jealous. Anyway, I came to Korea for the first time because I thought Seoul was a really interesting place, and I thought it was a really up-and-coming city, and it just seemed like a really cool place to be, and I was really interested in the language and the culture and pretty much everything about Korea. But I would be lying if I said that I wasn't a little bit of a K-pop fan too. So, just gonna quickly go over my story of how I discovered K-pop. My interest in Korean popular culture began with Korean dramas originally. About a year and a half ago, I was pretty bored and I was looking for a new show to watch on Hulu actually, when I stumbled across 꽃보다 남자, also known as Boys Over Flowers. It caught my attention because I remembered reading the manga back when I was in middle school, when I was really into Japan, which by the way seems to be a common origin of K-pop discovery for most people that I interviewed. Despite watching a lot of dramas, I didn't get into the music scene until I realized that some of the people I was watching in dramas were actually musicians as well. So my first official K-pop song then was actually CN Blues' I'm a Loner, and I was pretty much a goner after the first Wentoria. I proceeded to look up popular K-pop groups and best K-pop and discovered music video after music video, and it was pretty much a snowball effect from there. Now that I've returned for a second time and I'm here for a bit longer, I've been involving myself a little bit more in the K-pop fan scene, and I decided to find out what other foreign fans' experiences were like being here in Korea. I interviewed a few different people about their experiences, as well as passed along a survey to several classes of international college students studying at Yonsei University, which is where I am right now. And I combined them with my own experiences. And the rest of this video is basically my findings.
Okay, my name is Emily Bouveau and I'm from Canada. And I'm 22 years old. I've been introduced by one of my Cambodian friends. He showed me about Japanese drama and music, and it's with this that I started to look at Korean dramas, and he likes Korean music too, so he showed me like Shiny, Ring Ding Dong and all these things, and I got hooked.
My name is Shelby, I am 19 and I am from the US. I first got into Korean culture when my friend showed me Super Junior's Don't Dawn way back in when I was 15.
Like 2007, something like that?
Yeah, when I was 15.
From America, and I'm here because I'm studying at Seoul University. I was into J-Rock when I was in high school, and then I randomly encountered DBSK at some point, and I was like, ah, yes, this is also a good thing. And then
So you discovered it
just randomly, I guess, on the internet, in my trolling of awesome. Yeah.
I don't know, usually you come, people who don't really know them will compare them to Backstreet Boys and these old boys band, but I didn't have this kind of view towards them because I think I was already introduced to Japanese things.
Yeah.
So I already liked Asian guys, if you can say this. So I was more like, whoa, they are so nice. They are so handsome. They are better than Japanese.
I came to Korea 2 summers ago, and that was at a time when I did not care anything about K-pop, and I was like, I thought that the culture of Korea independent of K-pop was really interesting, and then that year I got back into K-pop, but by then I had pretty much already decided that I wanted to study abroad. So I'd say it raised my excitement level, but wasn't like a major decision.
It's pitiful, but about 150%.
All right. 52.
I came here because of K-pop. I'm ashamed, but that's why.
Everybody's really nice to foreigners, but it's really stressful because my Korean is not all that fantastic. So it makes it really tough to communicate with people, even if they're open to having foreigners come with them. I still have to be able to communicate myself, and I can't often. Yeah. Or at least. In some cases, I can get my meaning across, but not with a great deal of fluency, so. But it's been fun. We've had good experiences.
To speak Korean relatively well, and having friends who knew what to do before I came here that helped me out. But for the average foreigner, it's definitely a lot harder. There's a lot of things foreigners can't buy that they need to show to be able to get in. So in the end, very more few foreigners than actually show up, actually get into the events. Do you guys have to bring my album online?
But we don't have it online.
We can't. Literally, my ARC will not be accepted.
On which site?
On Melon.
Melon, it never works. You can do other websites.
On Naver. It won't take it on Naver either. Or Storybada. Okay.
To pay for it, you need a Korean card with your ARC number.
Yeah, exactly. We have a card and we have the ARC, but when we got the card, we didn't have ARCs yet.
Yeah, I can't use my card, so I have my friend paying for it.
I'm just wondering what's the likelihood of us doing it in the community, because I don't want to
We have more tickets this week, and a lot of the people aren't coming today because they have the fan signing way out in Bundang. But there are about 45 people signed up on the cafe, and we supposedly have 40 tickets.
Okay.
So you'd have to hope.
Well, we signed up on the cafe.
But you'd have to hope that they don't have the thing.
We'll have to hope that we don't end up being the 5 that don't get tickets.
I think it does have a future, just the place it's going to be hardest to get to is the US.
Yeah, I think in the rest of Asia it's pretty
The rest of Asia, it already has a strong hold, and in Europe and South America right now, it's getting pretty strong. But the US is definitely going to be the hardest because we have such a set big music industry that everyone already follows.
There's a lot of cultural differences that would have to be addressed before they have any hope of being successful in the United States or the rest of the world.
Yeah.
For instance, I think that they will have to stop doing blackface on Korean variety shows. For instance, just as an example, that's not going to fly if they try to do that in America. So, but I think that it's a possibility. It's a work in progress.
Attending events as a foreign fan is both easier than I thought it would be and harder in others, but like Emily said, fans in Korea are pretty friendly and helpful. Knowing the language definitely makes it easier since most information about events can only be found in Korean. And finally, I'm not sure how popular K-pop will ever be in the West, but it is definitely at the height of popularity here in Asia.